It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Colton Romano around the boards. And up it comes now to Luke Ermlich. Ermlich out in front, shot, score! Crisscross applesauce to Dadovsky, and who else but number 78 opens the account for the Avonworth Antelopes.
It's just about done with it.
81 today in Warrendale, which is where we are tonight for the high. Lopes with his puck across the line, steers with it. He finds metal, but not mesh. Cooper Powell.
Definitely makes it up in his speed. That was an easy, nice little dump-on shot that ended up in a WA logo.
And the Lopes off the draw make it 2-0. Blinking, you missed it. Dadovsky. Betta. Wineland getting it deep. Wineland had a hat trick the last time these two teams met
Interference
in this building. And indeed, we are out of the net. One-timer. Oh, what a save there by Sauford.
I'm saying watch that right to left. He was able to get across nicely.
But to go in the Avonworth power play. It's poked at, it's loose, and put in! Sauford gets overzealous. Cooper Powell does. Athanas, the first one on it, with under 2 to go in the period. Turnover to the Lopes. Such firing on Sauford, and Sauford has to freeze it. Would have been a partial breakaway, but it was not in the stars. Bevan with it. He fires on goal, and Sauford denies him. Ice complex inside the Galaxy rink, where the Lopes still are in their own solar system. To wit, Cooper Powell goes 5-hole. Have another hot dog. It's 4-0 Avonworth.
I don't know. We still got about 34 minutes in this game. Let's find out.
And a scrap breaking out just inside the West Allegheny blue line. As
great run there by West Allegheny. Let's see if they can do something with it.
Wineland trying to create separation. He goes to goal. He shoots. He's stopped. It's still loose. Oh, what a play there to recover by Hetchko. And Hetchko is still trying to freeze that puck inside the blue pane. And for Slomsky. Slomsky on goal. Loud save by Hetchko. The rebound is still on the goal line. It's sitting there. And boy, did Hetchko get a generous whistle there. With the special teams bullet. And a steal by Jesenowski. Jesenowski to the cage. Burial. 5-0 Lopes. 7:04 to go in period 2, and mercy does not exist in this dojo. In the middle of a change, Rubalcaba up to Ermlich. Ermlich, left circle, scoring! Luke Ermlich goes bar down. The Lopes have a tutty.
And they could have that conversation around, well, this is how this goal was scored. Well, what did you do here? Where did you step in there? Go ahead.
Jimmy Shields, meanwhile, will score the 7th Avonworth goal, and we will have a running clock on opening night with Totally 80s on Saturday, October 25th. Visit crafthousePGH.com for a full menu and complete calendar of live events. We've got a live event right here, Brian Mitchell, and the Indians have cracked the goose egg behind Andrew Hetchko. Jesenowski out in front. Powell fires and scores. Cooper goes full Sid and beats Luke Sauford from one knee.
What went with these two teams? What was going to go on with the goaltending? The graduation of the goaltending, so.
Meanwhile, the Lopes have scored a 9th goal, and they've scored it on the power play with just over 7 minutes to go. Your team. Hockey hugs for Hetchko. Andrew Hetchko, the junior, with his first ever varsity win as a goaltender. And the Lopes in front of him as a team certainly earned it. The champs defeating the West Allegheny Indians by a 9-1 final score. And
not lay down for the Antelope at this point, but it was a well-fought game by West Allegheny. Unfortunately, on the scoreboard, that's the way the cookie crumbles, sir.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Feet. Clark with a saucer pass intended for Vactor. Vactor gets there. Vactor to the goal. Vactor score! Give the governor a harumph, Ethan Vactor. The Eagles retreat as a bear perhaps has been poked. Basola score! The X-Man nuzzles that nylon with 2.5 to go. Daw watches Myers bury it from right between the eyes. Garrett Myers makes it 3-0 Planets, and let's take the noon balloon to Saskatoon. Christian Hunter in the sin bin for the Eagles. Out in front of comes. Oh, what a save there, but it dribbles in. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Xavier Basola on the penny power play. Two shirts in the way. De Silva getting involved with one of the Eagles right in front. Bo Miller all over him like a cheap suit as the Planets score a fifth. Alex Frengel would not be denied. Make it. Myers on the doorstep. Turnaround try. Oh, what a flashy save there. A hockey card stop by Haddock. Grant Weaver unable to center it. Daw to the corner for Weaver. 15 to go. Weaver behind the net. Wraparound try. Basola. Did he sneak it in? Try Basola. Did he sneak it in? No signal. No. Haddock has it. And he keeps it out somehow, some way.
South Park coming back to the PIHL as a sacrificial lamb here.
And so we'll have a running clock in game 2 with 5 minutes left. Meanwhile, hockey hugs for Adam Gow, who indeed does get an opening night shutout for the Mars Planets. He finishes with 12 saves. And not to be outdone, Xavier Haddock, 39 in the losing effort for South Park. Final score.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Gonna get up, pretty baby. Gonna get out of this rocking chair.
Hewitt creating space. Hewitt turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again. Marcus Garcia across the line for NA. His shot obstructed. Getting in the lane from Mount Lebanon was Klasnick, and it hits something and it goes in behind Shin. And the Tigers take a 1-0 lead, a minute 54 into period 2. Otey with a shot. The save made by Shin, and Mitchell unable to sneak in the follow-up from distance. Not sure if that made it on goal or not, but Costa was ready. Final seconds of the power play. Line them through traffic. I'll take that, thank you very much, says Costa. Story. And the Blue Devils answer a fluky goal with a fluky goal of their own. Sean Huff has Pac-Man fever as he pinballs it off the inside of Costa's pad, and we've got a 1-1 game. From the far side, near side for Arlett. Arlett waits for the screen, fires toward goal, and as he's knocked to the ice, Costa makes the glove save. To himself, and he does. Bias, right circle. Out in front, nobody there for the one-timer. From an angle, that deflects right into the body of Costa, and he'll hold on. Tigers work it back to center. Eames sends it around the boards. Mitchell with it. Mitchell from the corner. Score! Why don't you take a picture? It'll last longer. Joey Mitchell with the emphatic celly as the Tigers retake the lead. Through a crowd, save made, rebound, put wide. 3 seconds to go. Tough to tell from our vantage point if one of the Tigers interrupted that shot or not. I believe that might have been the case. In any event, NA survives that little sequence late in the period. Tran. Costa turned it over in the corner. Turnaround try. Costa the kick save. Tigers clear it to the boards. Lucas with it again for North Allegheny. Lucas trying to get around his man. Takes it to goal. Save made by Shin. And there is no rebound. We'll keep an eye on the goal down to our right. Sam Shin eyeing that Mount Lebanon bench as some chaos ensues. Couldn't ricochet this puck into Tiger territory, but they're guilty of icing, and Conradi is not happy with that call at all. Mitchell will be able to escort this puck into the empty cage. And that's it, Fort Pitt. Hockey hugs for Chris Costa, the sophomore goaltender, who is a victor for the first time ever as a varsity North Allegheny Tiger. Final score, Tigers 3, Mount Lebanon Blue Devils 1.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Save from an angle on Clark. Turnaround try, side of the net. It's pinball through the goal mouth, and somehow Vactor was not able to tap it into the exposed net. Ermlich unable to take that outlet pass. Such trying to go back for Ermlich. Turned over to Basola, and Basola scores! You've been X'd! Xavier Basola just floated it in. Dovsky and Myers taken down. Another loose stick. Home run pass successful. With it in the Lopes, and they score! Ermlich nuzzles that nylon to tie it at 1, and give me all the eggs and all the bacon. Mars 1, Avonworth 1, period 1. And the Planets jump back on top off the face-off. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Xavier Basola makes it 2-1. Dolan for Dadovsky. Dolan in the corner. Dolan firing off the side of the post. Dadovsky has it. Dadovsky fires off the bar. The Lopes finding metal, but not mesh with 49 to go in the minor penalty on Joey Santa. Second power play unit on for Chris Chiasano. 15 to go on the man advantage. That shot from an angle is snagged by Gal. Against the grain, sent it toward the net. Steers with it again. Score! Owen Steers has entered the chat just as the minor penalty expired, and the Lopes tie it at 2. Dadovsky's backhander stopped by Gal. The rebound is put wide by Shields, and Gal goes backward into his own net, which becomes dislodged. Weaver unable to get it out. Such toward goal. That save is made, and the rebound deflects right in off one of the Planets. And Gal had to be ready to get that glove hand down. Stevens up for Basola. Bevan hurrying back. Lead pass to Weaver. Weaver shooting right on Graves. And that's his best save of the night. In the zone. Moore retreating and resetting with Richard Mulch. Mulch turning it over to Garrett Myers. Myers firing. Saved by Hunter Graves. Tersch with a takeaway. Myers, that shot denied by Hunter Graves. To Vactor. Myers over the attacking line. Garrett Myers left circle firing on Graves, who juggles and hangs on. Corner. Up top for Jack Weaver. He fakes, goes to Tersch. Tersch firing again. Graves to stop and has the rebound. To the far post on Gal. Powell once again from an angle. Gal the save. The rebound is covered and held. Dolan. Powell up to center shorthanded. For Stiers. Stiers score! Owen Stiers shorthanded gives the Lopes the lead, and these pretzels are making me thirsty. Clark to the point for Gatto. Gatto fires. It's loose. And Hunter Graves is able to find it atop that blue paint toward goal. And there goes the rest of the penny power play. Slashing indicated by the trailing official. Dolan turning it over to Myers. Myers up for Grant Weaver. Weaver between the circles. Score! You want to get nuts? Come on! Let's get nuts! Planets 3, Lopes 3. Back to Stiers. Stiers out in front, it's loose. Oh, what a save by Gow, and the rebound is kept out. Dolan kicks it loose to Stiers. Shot from an angle is denied by Gow. Mars wins it. Shot off the draw, denied by Graves. Vis-a-vis Jack Weaver. Weaver for Myers. Myers in front. Burial! Ethan Vactor nuzzles that nylon, and the Planets take the 4-3 lead. Myers around Anderson, drew a penalty. Myers did that with his legs, and he took a hit from behind. And Anderson, better, two shorthanded goals by either side, just over 2 minutes apart, before Ethan Vactor gave the Planets the lead. And Grant Weaver not only goes short side, but goes bar down. Mars 5, Avonworth 3. And let's take the noon balloon to Saskatoon. Unanswered goals in this third period, as they did almost a year ago to the day. And we're going to get more penalties here. This time we're sure. Collision at center, and now we're going to get another penalty and maybe a little bit of a scrap breaking up between Jesenowski remaining. And Hunter Graves remains in goal for the Avonworth Antelopes as this puck is kept inside the line, or is it? No. Shield. They say revenge is a dish best served cold. The Mars Planets get a little bit on a sheet of ice in the North Hills. Final score, Planets 5, Avonworth Antelopes 3.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Taggart through center as Peters Township is completing a line change. Voigt on goal. That save made by Herman, and out of play it goes. Zach Manili from his own corner. He lost it to Hunter Nake. Weak backhander on net by Branscombe. Easy stop for Herman. Carter Manili. Rudolph unable to clear the zone. Angelo Maeda floats it right into that number 32 who was shaken up earlier. Maeda. Oh, it goes off of the Rams goaltender Hanner. Julio chased by Dowden. Lost it to Dowden. Dowden trying to work it out in front to Alphonsing. It goes in! Tommy Dowden has Pac-Man fever, and it's a 1-1 game. Trying to play it out in front, but it's turned over to Lawadi. Lawadi to Monco at the point. Monco shoots it off Hanner. Save made. Rebound! What a stop by Hanner, and it's put in at the side of the net. Shayla Magna. Right place, right time. Chris Claxon replacing the retired Rick Tingle. Pine Richland offside. And Claxon's got Voigt between the circles. That's a made. Rebound. Oh, what a stop there! Paging Mr. Herman. LaMagna fires toward goal. That never made it on net. Schleiper with it. That save made by Hanner. No rebound. Corner. Good shift here by the Indians. One-timer save made by Hanner, and he's got the rebound barely, and he gets the whistle as well. Ben Barrett with space up the left wing. Barrett unable to get around Branscombe, but he drew the penalty on the aforementioned Pine Richland. Holding the official indication against the Pine Richland senior as the Indians played at the side of the net, and it's loose sitting there in the crease. How did that not go in? Caputo had it right there, and he had Hanner down and out, but Hanner had some great help in front of the net from really shorthanded for Campbell. LaMagna, the lone man back. Campbell firing. Scoring! Cullen Campbell nuzzles that nylon on special teams, and the Rams. Dowden turns around and puts it off of Hanner. It's still loose. Manili hacking and whacking, and it's played to the corner. Oh, in a late offside situation, relents and comes off for a partial change. Schaub at the other blue line, offside for Peters Township. Tell us your team. Campbell almost snuck that one in, and Herman has to freeze it up against the near post. But out. Indians again in transition. Lawadi firing. Scoring! Jake Lawadi makes it a 3-2 game for the Indians, and these pretzels are making me thirsty. Contributions they envisioned him making. Meanwhile, that save made by Hanner, who had to be ready immediately for the shot by Carter Manili. Wide of goal. Branscombe with the rebound out in front. The backdoor play executed by the Rams, but right into the pads of Anthony Herman. Plays it back outside the line. Misplay there by Hanner. Tense moment, but no harm done. Now some callous turnovers, and one here to Nath. Nath floats it in! Alex Nath finds a way to get it behind Hanner and give the governor harumph. Big saves, which he did, but that one the sophomore would likely like to have back as Hanner is able to control that one outside the blue paint. Playing in his first game of the season, has a point tonight and fires and scores from an angle. Liam Voigt makes it a one-goal game, and get your popcorn ready. Mount Lebanon Ice Center, the place to be next Thursday night, October 16th. The Blue Devils playing host to Pittsburgh Central Catholic at 7:10 Eastern. A couple of the Rams go down as the Indians play this puck across the Pine Richland line. LaMagna, score! Thank you, sir. May I have another? Shane LaMagna helps these visiting fans exhale a bit for the time being. To the corner, LaMagna out in front. Indians turn it around, and it's backhanded in! And you can break out the chapeaus for Shane LaMagna, baby. Trying to play that puck from his backside and does somehow get it up to Tegan Rich as Jordan Yoklik empties his bench late. The Indians make it a 7-3 game. It's Dowden right in front. And you can turn out the lights. The party's up the middle. Skating wide now for the Rams. Voigt behind the net. Wraparound try. Herman just barely got there in time. He's going to bag his share of goals with the speed he has, and he drew a penalty there, further helping out his team. 3 saves for Hanner, who takes the L, and the Peters Township Indians start the regular season 2-0. Thank you, Todd Kazarowski. Speaking of Peters.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
That caught off Shin, and it caught off a piece of the post, I believe. Outlet pass intercepted. Coming the other way, Kane Phillip. Burial! Kane Phillip scores for the Vikings to take a 1-0 lead. And don't give up the hedge clippers. Officially, it's all Kane Phillip. An unassisted goal to put Central Catholic on top 1-0. Penalty coming up on the Blue Devils. Will White stick at the last moment. Steal by Mayer. Mayer scores! The Blue Devils go bar down with 9:40 to play in the first period. Cam Mayer ties the game at 1. Curta with it one more time for Nathan Tran. Under 40 to go in the period. Arlett shooting. I'll take that. Thank you very much, says Barberi. Got a piece of that one. Bias has the rebound. Bias to the goal. Bias out in front. Score! Graham Ressler nuzzles that nylon with 20 seconds left. And he's listening to the flippin' song. They're dressing only 10 skaters tonight, but showing a lot of fight in that first period, and they've got the lead as the Vikings nearly tie it off the stick of Strobel. Shin with his biggest save of the contest. Right point. To the corner. Settled on by Halliburka. Halliburka takes the hit. It's played out in front, and Masidi ties it at 2. For the Central Catholic Vikings, Mateo Masidi smells like teen spirit. Phillip across the line. Blocker save by Shin, who knocks it out of action midway through this second period, in which deuces are wild for Central against Ressler. And he'll win it. Stolen by Curta, and the glove save made in response, but dealing with 20 to go. Cross ice. One-timer by Phillip. Score! Thank you, sir. May I have another? Kane Phillip with 18 ticks to talk. Still loose. Is it jammed in? No, it is not. Barberi got the paw out there, and he freezes it inside that crease. And we will cut the ice at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center with your score. Central Catholic Vikings 3, Mount Lebanon Blue Devils 2. I'm Matt. Just that is the case. Albanese appears to be okay. Backhand try on Barberi. This puck's still available. High on top of the net, but took a strange roll and a favorable one for the Vikings. Phillip with a chance. He fires wide. Vikings will dump this puck, and it's going to ricochet toward the empty net, and it goes in! They all count the same for Braden McGurk. And with 1:49 to go, the Vikings have breathing room. Fine time there, enemy. Clinical defending deep in their own zone by the Vikings, who just barely missed the empty net. And oh, bless his heart, Phillip, inches from completing that hat trick. Central Catholic, your final score, the Mount Lebanon Blue Devils fall to the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings. The Vikings take it by a final of 4-2. Thank you.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Tyler Held retreating to center. Held with momentum now over the line. Held toward goal. Score! Tyler Held gives the Colts a 1-0 lead, and why don't you make yourself a dang quesadilla? Go back to Venero. One too many passes there, I think, as one of the Colts is dumped into the net with Hetchko hanging on to that puck. And Benetti will checked. Jasanowski gets it back, and what a save there by Waldron. And he's got the follow-up as well. A bang-bang play right at the side of the net to Ermlich. Ermlich fires, deflected on goal. It's still loose, or is it? No. Ben Waldron hung on. Surveying the play. Turns it over. Stiers, left wing. Score! Owen Stiers fires a puck that had fire coming out of the back of it. Out in front, intended for Stroh-Snyder. He knocks down Jimmy Shields. Shields gets back up as play continues. Stiers again. That caught the bar behind Waldron. Wide by Stiers. It's still available in front. Put on Waldron. He makes a save. They're hacking. They're whacking. And a generous whistle for the Char Valley rookie. Stiers, left side for Jasanowski. Jasanowski in front. Shot. Waldron says Wichterman plays it to center for Tornabin. Tornabin with Wichterman going to the net. Tornabin for Wichterman. Couldn't connect. Kramer to center. Szymanski. Szymanski off his own man, Venero, and that hit off one of the rafters. Deep for Avonworth. Shields snatches it. Shields in front. Jasanowski. Oh, what a stop there by Waldron. Brendan Hennigan in the box. Colts to the penny power play. Held on goal. Good save there by Hetchko. Colts with a two-man power play for just over a minute. Held through a crowd. It's loose and put in! Austin Tornabin with his first of the season on the front end of that two-man power play. It's 2-1 Colts and Sophie. The Lopes trying to play damage control as Moore fires it off the body of Szymanski, and Waldron makes another save shorthanded on Joey Moore. And a chance shorthanded maybe for Jesenowski. Held gets there on time. Jesenowski shoots on Waldron, who covers. To the corner, DeAngelis around a man. Waldron, the aggressor, will cover the puck. His shot from a bad angle blocked easily by Held, who was right in his grill. Ermlich taken down across the blue line. Hennigan ties up his man. Bevan shoots it. Score! Hold the plane for Minkus! Bevan has tied it 5-on-5, and it's 2-2 with 2:02 remaining. Over the line, Viola cutting toward goal. Held right into the glove of Hetchko. And it ricochets all the way out to Viola. Viola one-on-one with Dolan. Now Ermlich does get back. Shot again, a standing glove save made by Hetchko. Stiers through center. Still has it for the Lopes. Stiers forcing the save from Waldron, and he pins it up against his pad. Tyler Held over the line. Held. Pulled down by Dolan. Penalty coming up on the Lopes. And could we see history repeat? Szymanski from the circle to the point for Held. Held fires. Save made by Andrew Hetchko for Szymanski. 15 to go. Szymanski for Held. Held fires. Score! Straight cash, homie! Tyler Held shot it. Tornabin may have tipped it. Let's win it on the penny power play. Chartiers Valley 3, Avonworth 2. What a hockey game.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Ryan Krause, another of the Panthers' new alternate captains this season, trying to exit the zone turnover, and the shot fanned on by Huff. He scores! Huff pulls a Lloyd Christmas and totally redeems himself. More pressure from Lebo. Turned over to Arlett. Arlett off a stick. That almost deflected in. Blue Devils have the rebound. Mayer, Burial, 2-0 Mount Lebanon. And Sophie needs a snack. Coming the other way, Grant Williams. Williams to the goal. Williams on his backhand through the blue paint. Stick check by Vasco. Conrarty Sends it back inside the Franklin Regional Zone. Stolen by Bias. Bias to the goal. Bias. Burial! Hit that horn, baby. Let's dance. 3-0 Blue Devils. Bias off the face-off from an angle. Finds metal but not mesh. Compton from the corner. Mike Pint to the goal and right into that Blue Devil logo on the uniform of Sam Shin. Blue Devils are able to get back into a settled defense, but it's turned over to Yoey. Yoey off the tip of the glove of Shin. Shin makes a follow-up save. A little love tap there on Keefe as he got rid of that puck to his captain. Tense one, and a goal it comes. Is it in? No, it is not. It may have been on the line, but according to this USA Hockey crew, it did not cross. Lynham going after it defensively for the Blue Devils. Kraus from the circle, out in front, backhand try just wide. Shin got a piece of that, but it's played quickly to Kraus, who makes no mistake from deep on the left wing. The goose egg is gone. The Panthers make it 3-1, and these pretzels are making me thirsty. Out in front, oh, what a save there by Shin. Just a reaction play to deny Kraus a second goal, and a save on tense one. Forces this puck out of play. Kraus was going for that elusive second goal. It's deflected wide by Casella in the meantime. Panthers have the hop after getting that first goal. With a slick pass up to Nate Tran. Tran hits the brakes. Tran to White. White forcing the save from Neff. There first for Franklin Regional. Out in front it comes. Shot by Yoey, and he airmailed it. Either that or Nate Tran blocked it, and I think the latter might actually be the case. I think Tran, just Panthers trying to capitalize. And Franklin Regional fans furious a penalty wasn't called there, as White over the attacking line for the Blue Devils. For Bias. Bias to the goal. Bias shoots! Thank you, sir. May I have another? Tense moment in front of Shin. Blue Devils in transition. Mayer off the inside of the post. How did that stay out? Neff goes spread eagle to keep that puck from crossing the line. And there's our first penalty of the hockey game. Pierce Conradi is tripped. And Mount Lebanon with Lynham after the Mount Lebanon face-off win to Conradi. He and Lynham play pitch and catch. That save made by Neff. The rebound still available. Mayer, score! Blue Devils 5. Way through this third period. And the Panthers have an open net to shoot at, but Brennan Yoey couldn't finish. Lebanon. Right circle, turns around, save made. It's loose. Sitting there in the circle and jammed in. A second goal in as many games for Graham Ressler, and turn out the lights. The party's over. Game. Arlett out in front. Lehman couldn't finish. Score! Parker Arlett with his back to the play tacks on. A 7-1 victory over the Franklin Regional Panthers. Blue Devils tasting victory for the first time after 3 defeats. Franklin Regional.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Unable to handle that pass. McGurk from inside the line. Lappy from an angle. Ankrum the save. Lions shovel the rebound back to their goaltender, and Jackson Ankrum will cover. With it is Hudson Venom. Venom with a pair of goals in the loss to Upper St. Clair in the last game for South Fayette. And he'll fire that puck from distance into the stomach of Mason Barberi. The central, a little fadeaway maneuver with a puck there. Comes right to Daly. Daly on the counterattack for the Vikings. Finds Meadow but not Mesh. And he finishes what he starts. The Daly Show is on the air in Mount Lebanon. And it's 2-0 Central Catholic. 11. Ketterer from an angle. Ankrum the save. The rebound right in front. Kalinko clears it but not out. Loose and played right to Jackson Ankrum atop that crease. It's off the boards. It's turned over to the lines now. Keller with it one more time. Keller to the goal. Tipped in! Hey, Rocco, welcome to the show. His first varsity goal cuts the deficit in half for South Fayette. Rocco Bovolino has Pac-Man fever as he pinballs it.
It's been 2018, 2017, somewhere in there. And his brother is getting married this. Go ahead.
We'll ask him to hold that thought as the Lions have tied it up. Johnny Alex. Was Johnny on the spot? Albanese from the edge of the right circle. Lavelle blasted off the blocker hand of Ankrum. Down easily by Albanese. Stepetic coming back shorthanded for Central. Stepetic to the goal with Albanese. Stepetic unable to redirect it behind Ankrum. Seconds to go in the period. One more chance maybe for Masidi. He leads it on, and the Vikings are denied by Ankrum. Shane Berthold with another. Morgan drops it back for Lavelle. Lavelle, that's deflected on goal. Oh, what a stop there by Ankrum! And the Lions keep the rebound. Nagel, seeing his first ice time of the game for Matt Schwartz, lost it to Lappy. Lappy's backhander held by Ankrum, and he'll freeze it for the faceoff. Changing on the fly as Albanese goes out in front. A one-timer by Phillip looking for his second. And a toe save by Jackson Ankrum. Right place, right time, Luca Romanelli. Vikings with all this offensive zone time. Here's McGurk. Blocker save Ankrum. The rebound cleared. And Sargo around a man. He shoots it into the body of Jackson Ankrum, who cut down the angle. Bravado, Lobanov knocked off balance. Still has this puck. And it's forced in! Mikhail Lobanov lights the lamp. The Lions lead 3-2, and there's a sale at Penny's. Lavelle the rebound. Home run pass right on the tape for Masidi. Masidi to the goal. Ankrum says, Phillip up the right wing. Phillip toward goal, and they try to shovel it in past Ankrum. They can't. The net behind Ankrum dislodged, and finally, free. Lions get it to the point with under 20 to go. Romanelli off the blocker. Barberi. It goes behind the net. It's put in front. Still he couldn't finish it. The net behind Barberi. Daly. Oh, what a chance taken by Ankrum. And it's put in shorthanded by Morgan. The Lions can't believe it. Jackson Ankrum plays with fire and gets burned.
That was just unfortunate. And listen, I'm not going to fault him on.
Outlet pass to Keller. Correction to Nagel. And Halliburka, who plays it to the point for Albanese. Lavelle upstairs on Ankrum. The save is made and the rebound is sent to the corner by Romanelli. Sargo around Venom. Score! Chris Sargo goes upstairs to give the Vikings a 4-3 lead, and these pretzels are making me thirsty. Nagel gave it up to Stepetic. Albanese turns it over to Venom, and we get a whistle. Keller up high. Keller looking for shooting space. Off balance, that's blocked. Save made there in the prone position by Barberi. Romanelli gave it up to Daly. Daly with that active stick. To the goal. Save made by Ankrum, and that might have saved the game as well for Venom knocked down. Kalinko with it, trying to go in front to Keller. Keller from an angle. Barberi the save, and he'll freeze it. Travado from distance toward goal. Save made Ankrum. The rebound. Ankrum is there. It's sitting on the goal line, still not forced across. Ankrum with some big time to Lobanov. Lobanov Guarded by Albany's wraparound try, it's sitting on the doorstep and smashed in! Action Jackson ties the game for the Lions with 2:34 to go. But Morgan gets that puck all the same. Back to Daly. Again, it deflects to Morgan. Morgan, cross ice for Daly. One-timer stopped by Ankrum. To the corner for Phillip. Phillip shoots on Ankrum. I'll take that, thank you very much. It off a stick in front of Ankrum. And up ahead it comes to Kalinko. Kalinko, oh, what a play there defensively by Phillip to catch him up. Morgan poke checked by Alex. Alex, his home run pass won't work. With it is Daly. Daly's got to hurry and shoot. It's out in front. Off the iron. Is it in? No, it is not. Oh, my goodness. Pace as he crosses the line. To the corner it comes to Sargo. Up top for McGurk. McGurk from above the circle. Ankrum the save. In by Lobanov. Daly drops it for Sargo. Sargo off the equipment of Ankrum and out of action. Give them the lead in round 2 of the shootout. Here comes the sophomore. Saved by Ankrum. Both teams without a goal. Lobanov, score! Period 2. And he has the potential game winner in this shootout if Aaron Daly cannot score for the Vikings. Does Ankrum have one more save left in him? You better believe it. Ankrum shuts the door on the Vikings captain. The Lions win the shootout and don't ever play Lady of Spain again. Repeats as it ends with a South Fayette victory after regulation. The Lions win the 3-round shootout 1-0. Mikhail Lobanov, your shootout winner in round 2. And the Lions win the game from the Pittsburgh Central Catholic Vikings by a final score of 5-4. Thank you, Todd Kazaroff.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.